Alright, well thank you guys very much for those of you on YouTube and Daily Motion or wherever you're seeing this online. If you're on my list here and I've emailed it to you, thank you guys very much for opening up the email and everything else. We'll be talking about target marketing here in just a second. You know, it has come to my attention lately that a lot of big-time internet marketers are having an issue with people unsubscribing from their lists, not purchasing the products and services that they have out there, not sticking around and doing what they want them to do through their email marketing campaigns. You know, first off, I'll tell you this right now. You can't really throw the proverbial pasta or spaghetti against the wall and hope some of it sticks here. It just doesn't work that way. I think that all those internet marketing gurus need to get back to the basics of where they started in the first place instead of outsourcing every frickin' thing on the planet and just putting a face to a name. That is absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't even imagine buying something where the person that's selling it has no idea about it. Doesn't that just... Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell you this right now. By specifically targeting your market, you're going to have a lot of success. A lot of people out here go, we can't guarantee success, Dave, blah, blah, blah. I can guarantee you this. If you create good, solid content, a good answer, or create a good buzz for your products, your services, your businesses, your opportunities, whatever it may be, I'll tell you what, traffic is there. It's already there. And you can target this traffic. It's very, very simple. As a matter of fact, because you target your traffic, do you know, I'll tell you this right now, that not just my open rate on my emails, but those that have worked with us in this program we have taught and trained and coached and mentored, they have anywhere between a 20 and a 50% open rates, and we'll call that an OR. Open rate on their emails. Not kidding. Why? They targeted their traffic. They targeted their traffic. Their traffic wants to know more, wants to purchase their products, wants to be a part of whatever it is that they have going on. You know, the other thing is that out of the 200 to 300 plus opt-ins I get every single month, I'll tell you this right now, do you know how many people actually unsubscribe? Aweber, get response, especially Aweber. Aweber, if you get to a certain amount of subscribers, it actually costs you more. As a matter of fact, you guys on my list, you guys are actually my biggest cost for online marketing. Not kidding. Now, I'm saying this is a wonderful thing. I love paying that price, and the reason is because I love giving you information. I love helping you out. I love it when you guys, a lot of you get in here and you start learning to build and brand and manage your business online the right way the first time. I love that. Do you know how many people actually unsubscribe? Unsubscribe. I mean, leave me dead in the water. About 1 to 4 people. Yeah, not 1 to 4%. 1 to 4 people. That's it. That's it. That's pretty good. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, another thing about targeting your audience actually helps your SEO. It really, really does. You start thinking about it, guys. I talked to you guys before about images and videos and everything on your blog posts, getting good emails out there and everything else. I've already talked about this. But the thing is that if I'm going to target my audience with something and I've got a video on there, I've got some good images, some good content, what's going to happen? They're going to stay around longer. My target audience is going to stay around longer to watch my video, hear what I have to say, hopefully implement some of this. That's what I'm hoping that you do. You know, but that's it. It helps my SEO actually because of a bounce rate is what it's called. How long people actually stay on my site. An average bounce rate, guys, the average person stays on a website 8 to 15 seconds. The average person on my website is right close to 4 minutes. And usually that's because there's a video on here. So I know that they're staying longer a lot of the time because they're watching the whole video, and that's pretty cool. You know, people are staying on here 4 minutes. My bounce rate, guys, now is under 51%. That's not bad either for ding dong out here. That's not bad. That's a wonderful thing. That is absolutely awesome. And this is absolutely insane. You know, the average person that I've taught out here to sit there and build and brand and manage their businesses online, guys, these guys have about a 2+ minute It's about 2+ minutes of people staying on their websites, watching their videos, looking at more of their content. As a matter of fact, I get about 41%, and so do a lot of the people in here, 41% actually go to 2 or more pages within their website. That is also very unique and very rare. How many times do you go to a website, then go look at another page on that website? Not too often. Not too often. You've got to have some really good content and everything else. But let's get on to the whole target marketing thing, and let's talk about the first thing. I'm going to do a few pieces on this whole target marketing for everyone, but I really want to get this into your head right now. That to get a really good list, to get a list that's responsive, to get responsive to your products and your services and your opportunities and businesses or whatever, you guys really need to target your market. And everybody keeps asking me, like, well, how do I target my market? Where does it start? Coffee. It starts with something as simple as understanding keywords. Keywords, keywords, keywords. You guys have all heard it. Keywords and keyword phrases. And I'll talk about phrases in just a second, but in long tail keywords, really, because that's probably one of the most important types of titles that you can have on your content. I'll tell you why in a minute. But you got to understand that it starts with keywords. I don't care if you're in Facebook, I don't care if you're in Twitter, I don't care if you're in Google, Bing, or Yahoo, but you're putting in a search, and what are you using? Words. Using names of things, words to kind of describe something, to find something that you're looking for, to find an answer. And the one thing that you're doing as an internet marketer, doing your SEO and everything else for your business, your products, your services, or yourself, is basically you got 2 things you're going to do here. You're either going to create an answer or create a buzz. That's it. And we're doing that with our words, with our titles. We're going to catch them with our titles, but we're going to really keep them locked in on us through videos and images and good, solid content. I'm not the best writer in the world, guys, but I write enough to sit there and have it make sense. It makes complete sense. But for the most part, you always find out that what? Dave always has a video on something, because Dave isn't the best writer in the world. Yeah, I'll never be writing for the New York Times. At least I hope not. But the fact is, guys, is that keywords. Keywords are going to be where, this is the basis, the fundamentals of targeting your market, period. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about keyword phrases and stuff like that before I let you go. When you're targeting your market, you're looking for real, solid, specific answers to questions. You're looking for long-tail keyword phrases to create that buzz or give that answer. Why? Well, basically because the longer tail the title is, you're getting to that point of people purchasing or opting in or subscribing or whatever it is. You're getting to the tail end of them making a decision on doing something, performing some sort of action, okay, period. That's what it is, whether it's buying a product or a service, joining an opportunity, learning more about your information, getting on your newsletter, doesn't really matter what it is. But I've noticed over the last few years that it's been the longer tail keyword phrase that I could possibly come up with equal better, more specifically targeted individuals who were this close instead of this close to actually really subscribing, purchasing, buying, whatever, joining. That's what it was. It's not just how to lose belly fat. You know, it's how to lose belly fat for moms, for new moms. Let's see. Just really getting in there. You understand what I'm saying. Is it the longer tail keyword phrase? You ever notice that when you go to the search engines and you put in how to make money, how to make money online, how to make easy money online, how to make easy money with affiliate marketing. See, all of a sudden you start narrowing it down yourself. And the thing is that there are marketers out there who understand that you're going to do this. And we specifically target that market. That's the whole reason we do that. That's why when you see these long titles up there, you're like, yeah, it's a pretty long title. And title's there for a reason. You found it, didn't you? Now you're looking at it, aren't you? Probably going to click on it. Going to learn something. The thing is that you're this much closer to doing something, performing some sort of action, subscribing, purchasing, joining, whatever it is. So when you're sitting there and thinking about target marketing and where it starts right here with the words that you use and how you use those words. And I'll be going over a few different video series on this. For those of you in Online Marketing Mentors, I'm going to go into an in-depth training on long-tail keywords, things like that. We're going to go over target marketing. So don't worry about that. We're going to be putting that in the back office for you guys. Other than that, I want to say thank you guys so very much for being on this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, go out there, search out long-tail keyword phrases, and see that I am I'm absolutely correct. The longer the long-tail keyword phrase is, that much closer our people are to actually performing an action, opting in, purchasing, joining, or just wanting to learn more about whatever it is you have to offer. Anyways, thank you guys very much again, and no matter what, God bless.